What's going on, YouTube? This is the Nomad Illustrator vlog channel. I'm going to do a little story time with y'all in this video. I was thinking about when I was a kid during the holidays. I used to watch a lot of animated films. I'm outlining the moon right now, kind of went a little bit above. I used to watch a lot of little animated claymation films during the holidays and Christmas time, and eat like a lot of desserts. You know, my metabolism was pretty fast as a kid, so, and plus I was very active with swimming and walking, and I remember I had a camcorder. I wanted to get a camcorder one year, and my dad, he was like, all right, if you want a camcorder, we're gonna have some work for you to do, and so you can earn it. I'm glad he made me earn it, because it kind of like helped with my work ethic today. But he was like, you want a camcorder to make movies? Because I was really into acting and stuff like that as a kid. And he was like, man, you really want a camcorder? So we're going to show you how to earn it. So I had to do like a lot of little odd jobs to get the money for the camcorder that we end up getting later on down the line. So and he said, if you earn this camcorder, if you hustle and do these little odd jobs to get money for the camcorder, then he said he would match it. And I was about 10 years old or something like that, like 10 or 11 at the time. And at that point, I was really into film and video. This was like before YouTube was a thing. Like YouTube wasn't out yet. This was like, I think early 2000s when that was going on. But I used to make movies and put on different costumes with my sisters. We all used to like get inside the camcorder and make movies together outside. I grew up in a pretty urban area, but I was really artsy as a kid, so I used to spend a lot of energy like that, like making movies and acting. And my dad was into superhero animation, like Spider-Man and stuff like that. I wasn't really into that as much. I preferred stuff like manga and Dragon Ball. I don't really watch that stuff now. That's what I was into as a kid. And that's just how we did back then. But my family was very into movies and reading books. So my imagination was rolling in the house heavy as a child. So like it really allowed me to foster that creativity. Now it's getting more important to me to connect more with my creative side. I'm also really into athletic stuff like calisthenics, and you guys seen that on my channel so far. A video I did with a dude. It's called His Dream Girlfriend. I think it's on my YouTube videos. I did a picture of his dream girl. He was a calisthenics person, like into like that type of sport. But I love swimming and calisthenics, but swimming was with me when I was a kid. I was doing a lot of swimming as a kid, so I used to just go to school, draw on the back of my math paper, and when I got to high school, I would just go ride the train. My city had like a metro and stuff, so we used to just ride the train up to the swimming pool after school. I'd go by myself, get like a chocolate chip muffin from Whole Foods, and go right into the swimming pool for about an hour and just swim. I gotta get access to more swimming pools in the future, because I love swimming. It really allows you to open up your creativity. If you're having like writer's block or artist block, you should definitely try to go swimming or jump rope, because those things like open up your mental and give you like help with your ideas and stuff. So I used to do that. I still do those things, but I used to do it a lot as a kid when I didn't have to work and stuff. But right now, putting the watercolor shading into the trees. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. Don't forget, y'all, the link for the merch. If you like these drawings that I'm coming up with, you'll see different designs of my t-shirt designs and stuff in the thumbnails. But if you like what you see, you know, and you need Christmas present or holiday present or birthday gift, check out my general store. The link is gonna be available below. But so I ended up getting the camcorder after I did some odd jobs. You know, my dad, you know, my mom and dad was pretty blue collar, so like they kept me in touch with like working hard and stuff. So I would cut grass and shovel snow, all kinds of little jobs like that. And so I made enough little coins for him to match what I made to get a camcorder. So I used to make movies and do a lot of acting with my siblings, and I spent a lot of time doing that as a kid. If I wasn't swimming or playing with my cousins, I used to sit around and make movies with my sisters. You know, as we got older, me and my sisters weren't as close because, you know, they had different interests, they had boyfriends and stuff like that, but I was more animated personality. Like I could do different voices. Maybe if y'all want to see me do some voices on this channel, y'all let me know, man, and I'll try to do a little something for y'all on the channel. But yeah, that's how I grew up. I was very into animation, very into film. You know, that was like my dream job as a kid, to be like an animator. So I'm doing something very similar to that right now as being an illustrator. It's like it's a similar skill set. It's just that this is more of a two-dimensional type of thing. And I specifically like stuff like Aladdin and Dragon Ball and, you know, that type of animation. I was really attracted to that as a kid. And I still am now, but I just don't really watch it as much because of time and other things that I got involved with as far as athletics pursuits. But that's been my thing like all my life. And when I was in school, they didn't really, you know, like when I graduated high school, and like the years that I was in high school, they weren't really pushing artistic stuff like that, you know. When I was in high school, they was pushing that everybody do STEM. That's when STEM was like really popular and like really becoming a thing in a lot of people's mind. Like, oh, you should do computers. And I was like, I was more an artsy type of kid. And it was interesting childhood because a lot of people in my school, you know, you had the bookworm people, people that are really good with hard maths and sciences. That wasn't really my thing. And then you had people that were good with languages and arts. That was more my speed as far as like my type of intelligence. You know, I think people got different types of intelligence out here. Yeah, to me, people have different types of intelligences and interest, and, you know, and I think all of them is valid, you know. But you just gotta find your lane, you know. I believe it's being in your lane, like staying in your lane as far as your talents, your interests, not trying to do stuff just because everybody else do it, you know. I really believe in that heavy. So like when I was in school, when I graduated high school, I wish I would have focused more on my own interests and talent versus doing stuff just because I heard it pays really good. You know, you got to do something that you actually resonate with and not just, you know, something that everybody else is suggesting for you in your life. But I had a really good childhood. I had really good parents, you know. My mom was more of a creative. My dad could draw a little bit, but he wasn't really pursuing it like that. It was more like a hobby to him. And just, you know, and for my mom too, most of my mom's life, art was like a hobby. But I had pretty cool parents. They was really into movies. Like that was like their favorite thing to do. So my imagination always had a lot of opportunity as a child to develop, you know. And if you want more ideas for your art, watch some animation. That's a really cool way to open up your idea for your own characters and your own little worlds. Because I used to get a lot of ideas for animation and movies just from watching stuff and just being around other people outside, like going swimming and stuff like that. I had a very imaginative type of mindset when I was a kid. And it's a lot like that now for me, but it's a little bit more controlled since I've grown up. But y'all stay tuned for more vlogs. I plan on going to some different beaches, and I'll keep y'all posted. Don't forget the link at the bottom for the merch, the t-shirts. If you like these designs that I'm coming up with and you want to see some of it on some coffee mugs or t-shirts, like look for that link below. And don't forget, guys, peekaboo, I want to draw you. Put in the comments anything you'd like to see drawn, and we can make it happen. Y'all have a good day.